Alright then guys, welcome back to the Sandgrounders to Glory end of season episode really. Yeah. Um we're promoted, way, we're champions, way. The 7 point gap. There was not really much challenge. Five lost away a bit. We lost away a little bit, but again, down 1 in 4 games, so I was gonna show you hopefully it was gonna go down to the wire, but it didn't. Um we shall continue. And this is what the table looks like at the end of the season pretty much. We've got 1 game left, we'll play that right now. And then we'll do 2 season awards, and then next episode will be transfer special. But I tried with a new Burko's loan deal. He used to come into a club at 2.5 star. He's grown massively. He's grown a whole star rating. I was looking to potentially bring him in next season as well, but apparently we have a bad relationship with Salford now. I have no idea. It's it's weird, alright? It's weird. But yeah, I'll be looking to get potentially a left winger for sure. There's no left wingers at the club pretty much. Left winger, a backup centre attacking midfielder, at least a couple of left backs, a centre back, a goalkeeper. Yeah, I think the whole defence needs to be changed completely. Morelli's probably good enough to be a rotational player, but again, I want people at Oliver level or above. And having him play right back is just not going to happen really. I think he's a centre back. Archer's good. Archer, like, do I put Archer out wide, but Brandy's there? Do you know what I mean? Like, we've got lots of options here and here, and that's pretty much it really. I think the whole team needs to be revamped, a bit fresh. I know a lot of people are leaving at the end of the season. I think is he leaving? Yeah. Well, I could offer him a new contract, but do I really want to offer a new contract to somebody? I guess with 20. Do you know what? We'll see how much you want. We'll see how much you want. £425. Give you that. Give you that. No. How about that? No, we'll give you 350. 350. 350 seems fair. And we'll go with that. I think George Newell. Okay. Is he still going to be at the club? Yeah. Okay. So we've got 3 good strikers at the club. Not that we need 3. We've got Brandy, who, well, his contract runs out at the end of the season as well. So let's just renew this contract as well. Just because I'd like him to be in and around, even as backup. I think he's a quality player. 250 would be ideal. Yeah, 250 for him. So potentially having maybe Brandy's a bad idea, but again, having 3 strikers, potentially looking to move Newell on. If we can get some money for him, I'll be more than happy. But that's all for next episode. Pretty much all the season is done in one go. I did it literally all in one day. It takes a while, but again, if you put your feet down and just work through it, you eventually get through it. We're in the midst of signing this guy. This guy looks absolutely sensational as a right back. I don't know how much it's going to change in terms of if we go up for a division, how good he's going to be. But again, Oliver's a centre back, so excuse me. If he can be in around that sort of level, then hopefully we can do bits next season. Obviously, we know about Klopzak leaving, and he's been instrumental in this team going up because he's got 14 assists. But we'll just go into the game. I'm not going to read out the team name like I normally do, purely because it doesn't really matter this game. So you can have a look at the team for yourself. What happened? Oh yeah, Archer got injured, so we lost a few games in a row. I'll show you the schedule after the game, but and then Bainbridge got injured, and he was a right back for a while. But again, there's not really many people that played above a 7 the entire entire season really. Okay, 2 centre backs did. Okay, maybe they did in the front. Okay, maybe the midfielders just didn't. Okay, but definitely looking to try and strengthen the team as always. You always look to strengthen the team in the transfer window. No team wouldn't. You might not find the right players, but you're still looking to improve. So hopefully we can find the right players for the right price. Most of the time you get youngsters, because youngsters seem to not want more money. Like that guy from Man United, he's on £150 and he wanted 475 or something. For being that good, I'd give £400. But again, if he's not going to be starting every single game, I wouldn't offer him £400 because that's just a waste of resources. And the resources are so low at this level that you can't offer a rotational player that much. I wouldn't even like. I think there's only a couple of people that are on £400 or above. I think our keeper's on £500 a week. That's why I released him. He will be leaving at the end of the season because he's just on far too much. If he was coming in at like £300 and potentially going on to £400, then that's fine. I'm more than happy for him to stay and potentially fight for his place, fight for his place. But for £500 a week, and guarantee you now I can find someone equally as good or better for him to be at 2.5 star. And I don't think he's pulled up many trees. I think he's had a couple of games where he's been good, but he's not. He's not. But he's not like pivotal to our success. So yeah, just the way it is, isn't it? Just gotta go with it. And then again, it wasn't a signing that I made. It wasn't a signing that I'd probably make if I was it. Like, he's not done badly, but he hasn't pulled up any trees, and it's not something. It's not a position that I think, oh my god, there's going to be only one or two being released. I know for a fact that we had a number of goalkeepers released because they haven't started a lot of games, because they were excuse me, because they were actually on the bench or whatever, and they've been released because obviously haven't started any games, not good enough for the teams or whatever. But so there definitely will be players that will be on the transfer list. Yeah. So that's the problem with having a left winger and just to have like the three centre backs on the bench. We have Morgan for Wood, I think. Look, we have two centre backs on the like. That needs to change next season. We need to change that next season. We'll get 7 substitutes when we go. If we go up again, we'll get 7 substitutes. So that's a positive in that aspect. But we definitely need at least a winger that can play both wings on the bench, and potentially someone that can play all three across the front, just behind the striker on the bench, because that's something that's been lacking. I've had to play a couple of times where people got injured, and I've had to play a striker just on half a star, not half 2.5 star, it's half a star out on the wing. So potentially looking at trying to get someone like that in, whether it potentially will be a loan or not, I don't know. But that's definitely a utility man across the attacking midfielder roles there would not be a bad thing. Because I was going to do that sub that I recommended, and they put exactly what I said, a striker there, and it's half a star. Like, I don't. Like, fair enough, he probably would be alright there, but he probably have an instinct for going forward. But it's just no, just nothing. Are we getting rid of you? Okay, we're not. Okay, makes sense. Okay, I just want to make sure because it's quality. Worse than worse, we don't sign a centre back, and Ali and Oliver are fine. But I'm always looking to improve every single position, every single time. So there is that. And I'm really enjoying the save. I'm really liking it. A couple. I think the Telford game I got kind of annoyed, but again that's against 21st place, and losing 4-0 wasn't enjoyable. And it just came off the back of a really good FA Cup run that we had. So I was a little bit salty about that. Maybe a little bit too much, but good move. Good move though. And Bird puts the ball in the back of the net for his 3rd goal of the season. Important addition to the squad halfway through the season. As I say, I'm always looking to improve the squad. Always looking to have people. Obviously, I'm not going to use the player search button, but he came up with on the suggested transfer targets from the director of football. That's the thing with Bob. Regional Flippy. Not a bad little win. Nothing really much happened in that game, but definitely a good win. Good way to end the season, and we obviously finished with 91 points. So, excuse me. Gateshead actually beat Fylde to second place. Fylde had a shocker, and potentially we know that form's important going into the playoffs. Everyone realises that, and they might not even get promoted. So these are the season rewards then. Pilicator's got a C, even though sensational. C, A plus for Copsack, but again, when you get into the ways we expect to pay, but again he's leaving. It's a little bit annoying, but again, what can you do? Lower wage contribution. C minus for Sheridan. Yeah, it wasn't exactly a good signing, really, was it? But again, it's the non-contract, so we're not paying him any money. Where's his reports? Yeah, 2-star left back. Yeah. Is he leaving at the end of the season? Please tell me he's leaving at the end of the season. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're going to release him on a free, can't we? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Probably end up doing that. And Brandy having the lowest average rating of everyone. Okay. He did play a lot of games, so that's fair enough. He probably had a couple of sinkers in there. That was the team's. Okay. So we've got Jordan Archer with 29 goals this season. Every home attendance a little bit low, but again, board expected top half finish, and there's all the results in full effect. But like I said, we'll show the schedule afterwards. But when we last here? Okay, was it Five game and the Kettering game? No, Gloucester and Fire, wasn't it? So beat Kettering, yeah, drew against Spennymoor and Bradford, beat Brackley though, beat Telford, drew against Chorley, Kidderminster, beat Chester, beat Guiseley. That's when we were. That's when we got the trophy, by the way. York City 0-0. That's a boring game as well. Everton Town were lost. Yeah, we had literally like a stumble. We won this game at Guiseley, and we failed to win until York Farsley. So yeah, it was a bit of a limp over the line, but again, we won the title with 8 points clear at the end of the season. So hat off to the players really. 5-1 over Gloucester on camera, biggest win, easy game. We were 1-0 down, to be fair. Did think it was going to be an awful game, but biggest match to remember, 3-0, and obviously the 4-0 on my birthday. Scored the goal, scored the goal of the season. So let's have a look at this. Was it Archer's? Was it Morgan's? Okay, well, I can't remember. No, this is just shocking, isn't it? Hey, it's Morgan's goal. Okay. Here we go. Let's have a look at this for the goal of the season. Let's have a look. Okay, great goal of the season. Don't know what happened there. I think there's a bug, but quality goal of the season. Love it. Everything went up. Yeah, Archer sold the most shirts. Of course he did. Best team of the year. Obviously there's Archer up front. Just behind him, Copsack, Pilicatus and Brandy. Just behind them is Bird and Morgan. Then we've got Burke on the left back, Chandler on the right back, and Ali and Oliver centre backs. Hanford and goal. So I think that speaks volumes about where we need to strengthen. Obviously the wing backs, goalkeeper, and we need to replace Copsack because he's leaving. Obviously Bird and Morgan will hopefully improve and go forward with that. Played manager of the month award for January. Perfect month as well. So we got fans player of the season was Oliver. Young player of the season Oliver. Pilicatus won signing of the season. Morgan was obviously his goal of the season. Archer 29 goals. Copsack with 14 assists. Archer with 10 player matches, and Oliver with 7.3 average rating. Competition awards, okay, nothing. Record breakers, we got Jordan Archer with 32 goals, Hanford with 20 clean sheets, got Archer with 11 player matches, got Kevin Burko, king of the Naughty Boys Club, with 11 yellow cards and 1 red. Copsack with 25 seconds goal scored. Then we have youngest goal scorer Brandy with 18 years and 318 days. and Marcus Carver was the oldest goal scorer at 27 years old and 191 days. So history in the making. Obviously, they've had the National League champions. Um, yeah, Southport was started better than anyone expected and continued in that vein, storming all the way to promotion. Then it goes to show how good the team is in general. They're doing well in themselves at the moment, being fifth, and a couple of signings that I made, and the momentum we built up kind of helped us over the line. Um, but obviously, Kopczak leaves at the end, so we need to definitely going to miss his 14 assists. I think I'm just going to accept this, play defensive, solid football, direct football, play counter-attacking football, work within the wage budget, fight bravely against relegation, and then work towards becoming an established Panorama national team. And that's fine because they're not expecting us to do anything, just be established. Okay, so that's fine. That's not a problem at all. Squad dynamics. Morgan's the only team leader in the squad. Dressing room atmosphere is very good. Managerial support is excellent. End of season speech. What's 6-6? No. Looking ahead to season, I'm not. No. Congratulations on winning promotion, but this season next week, but we have to focus on this. Done brilliant to go up, but we all know it's a tough season ahead. We just all know that bringing some new faces to help us. There we go. Yeah. That's all done. And I think that's the end of the season. Really, did really well, and thoroughly enjoyed the season. Obviously, wanted to go up, and we've done exactly that. Like I say, it's just they've got a good squad, so they're fifth in real life. So trying to build on that this season was obviously going to be not difficult, but fairly straightforward. So winning the league, obviously adding a few players and finishing 4 places above where they are right now in real life is not too strenuous. But again, getting up next, not getting up, staying up next year would be more difficult, more challenging, and trying to find the right players at the right price as well, because we don't have a lot of money. The budget to looking at this. Oh no, not transfers, finances. So we've got 28k to spend, and we've got 13k wage budget. Actually, we have a lot of wage budget. Okay. Have a lot of more of the wage budget than I thought we had. Okay, it's fair enough. And we can put it down to 13,800, so we potentially will do that, because I don't think we're going to sign anybody for money. So £13,800, and hopefully we can get some good additions in. We've already got one, so hopefully we can get a few more. But until then, until the next episode where it is transfer special and the first game of next season, I'll see you then. Goodbye. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.